Good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're maging today. Or for this episode. It's morning, whatever. Still waking up. While we've been gone, Meryl Fellstorm has gotten sick. But he is still offering us quest to get a second artifact. We have strong leads on other ancient artifacts that you might choose to pursue if you have one renowned, powerful place of history in your hands. Somewhat insignificant. I'll lay out the options for you. Let me know how you... Oh, insufficient, not insignificant. I'll lay out the options for you. Let me know how you'd like to proceed. So now to get the Frost and Arcane staves. So I got a sword and an offhand with the fire, but staves for the rest. I'm actually going to go Ebonchill first. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to switch to Frost. I look weird. Don't worry, I'll fix the transmog. I also need to fix my spells. So while he's throwing up,
the Tyrus Guard must not fail.
Ebonchill bears a lineage of powerful wielders dating back to its maker, Alodi, who he passed it on to his favorite apprentice, and so on until the Archmage Arexis, I believe. Arexis disappeared sometime around the First War. I know nothing of his fate, but the answer may be somewhere in this library. Start by looking around here. Whatever you find should lead us to Ebonchill.
Honor the Tyrus fallen.
Okay, so I look motley and weird right now, but I'll fix that. Let's see here. Manastorm decision. Most of the book is indecipherable with age, and so it was his fate to be casted to the twisting nether, never to be returned to Azeroth. Even his own son, Millhouse, turned on him in the end, though it is my opinion that Millhouse did it for reasons other than the fate of Dalaran and Azeroth. It is absurd to think that that Magnus could ever free himself from the magical wandering prison we crafted, but there is a tiny particle of doubt that pervades my thoughts. Still, we have no choice. Magnus had the impossibly rare problem of being more dangerous dead than alive. There are a few more legible notes on the creation of something called the Phantom Zone, a prison dimension within a dimension that would fly through the twisting never forever. Its occupant unable to see out, or able to see out but never escape. Very Superman-y. All this information dispersed, has become apparent that the Order of Tearsfall's success has garnered the attention of the greater demonic lords. Upon several occasions now, mages have been attacked, even ambushed by demons under the direction of one Balador, a powerful Eridar. This was caused many setbacks in the Order's plans. In the case of powerful conquerors and archmages, Balador himself has entered the fray, sometimes creating tears in reality and forcing or convincing said mage to enter it. In the extremely rare cases where somebody has lived to tell the tale, Balador has been seen sporting the weapon of his dead targets, flaunting them as trophies. While the Order is lucky that Balador has not been able to enter Azeroth, it also makes it nearly impossible to deal with his attacks. All mages of the Order hereby warn of his predations. And I'll scrap the paper. What a disaster! Arexis and all of his apprentices dead. What remains of the council wants no repeat of it. They are cleansing all record of Arexis and his ritual. Dello has been sent packing for his part in this debacle. They consider it an accident and failed experiment, but with the death of their members of the Order, I suspect foul play. Balador has been expected successful at catching mages the most vulnerable as of late. Too successful. I must look into this more. K. Last but not least, much of the book is unreadable. Today's experiments are quite positive within the wards of Catters, and reality bending corruption seems completely gone. Arexis was very pleased, even though it took forever to get them up due to the mana leeches. Seems as though the act of bringing up the wards brings them in droves. That page is readable, but the rest of the book is too far gone. We had a visitor today. Medivh came to speak with Arexis and about some secret matters, but he was given a tour afterwards. He was also interested in Arexis' plan and offered help. Arexis mentioned the weaknesses of reality during the ritual of bringing up the wards, and Medivh said he would look into it and encourage Arexis to try his ritual on the demonic realms. It's strange, but for a brief moment, I saw Medivh with a very strange smile on his face as he stared at the wards. It was unsettling. Then he was all serious and helpful again, so it was probably a figment of my imagination.
You have my ear.
Give me information. So Arexis is ambushed by this Eridor Balador. Then he is probably in possession of the stash. With the invasion, I have no doubt he's either here or watching. I propose something audacious. Let us recreate Arexis' ritual, conducting the ritual at an invasion point. They'll attract boarders' attention. We'll likely try to ambush and we'll be ready.
Beware,
Okay.
Anathrazine.
With the text that you found, it is clear that Ebonchill is in the hands of Balador. There's no way he would not claim such a powerful staff. This is a problem, not an impossible one. All we need to do is get access to Balador.
The Dreadlords must fall.
Your research spoken of my experimental site out near Karazhan. I hope there are still materials on this ritual that will aid us there. We'll need to find the site and bring back anything that will help us create the ritual. We'll dig deeper here as well.
Beware,
Yeah, from
Anathrazine.
bed. The hell is the decrepit? The text lists someone named Deo as being instrumental in the demonic ritual. They can't possibly mean Deo the decrepit. I've never knew he was Kirin. I only know him as an elderly warlock who trains young recruits in the Infernal Arts. Most likely key information for this to work. Though retired, I believe he is still out in the Tainted Scar in the Blasted Lands. You should seek him
The
out.
Tirisgard must not fail.
You rest, Meryl. I am going to fix my transmogs and fix my bars. I really need to actually fix my bars. There's reasons. Actually, I just woke up, so I totally forgot to really prepare for this. So if this seems a little sloppy, it's because it is. No, cabs are okay. So this over here. Do that. Double check things. Quick, let's fix my transmog. This is pretty easy. And this could work for arcane. So, okay. Stick with that. I'll stick with the staff I've got here. I'll use the Sapphire Panther for a moment. All right. Ready now. We can do this. Just made coffee and it's still hot, so. I need to go to Karazhan. Any quests because I don't really care about any current quests. Speed things up. Let's not go ward here. Oh. Should put it my
Are you here to take me away? Or do you only seek that which was left behind? I was told to stand watch, but no one ever came back for me. I wasn't strong enough to defend the site. Or perhaps I was simply here too long. I'm not sure anymore. If you want the ritual to work, you need to focus. I tried to keep it from the monsters, but I was too weak. It lies near my corpse. I think it's keeping me here. Please take it far away. Perhaps then I will finally be able to go home.
That's that. So, one quest down. Go over here. Flying over Gazol Grump and into Blasted Land. There he is.
Greetings.
You are certainly a long way from home, Pandaren. I have come to ask you about Arexis and his ritual. I must face Bellador, and I need to get his attention. Ah, That ritual, the one where Alexis was dragged screaming into the Nether and his entire cadre of mages were slaughtered. The ritual that cursed me to give up the arcane and begin my personal quest to understand demons and their fell energies. Valador is extremely dangerous and you seem young. Are you sure you're prepared? I have the aid of Meryl Fellstorm and the spirit of Alodi, and we know what we face this time. Valador and his minions have slain many mages over the years, and they have perfected their craft. Before I help you with the ritual, I will need you to use your ability for myself. If you can face what I summon, I will give you aid you require. Are you prepared to face the demons? I will face your demons.
Very well. Let us begin. Perhaps something easy to start. A few imps, perhaps? Easily defeated, but deadly in large numbers. Perhaps something that it's a little harder? I expected no less from one who wields crippling ice magic. But, how about a foe as skilled in spell casting as yourself? Well fought. But Alodi has been hunting mages for untold ages. Facing him will require mastery of all your abilities. For the final piece of the puzzle, a simple stone. A stone from Balador's realm, left here by chance during one of his many ambushes. I gave Alexis a piece, so he could attune his ritual to demonic energies. You may have what remains of the stone. May it bring better luck to you.
I'm sure it will. And I think that means back to the guild hall, where the sick Meryl, who's gonna help me do this. This is really awkward. Because we're probably gonna go into a phase. Oh. Alodi has a quest here.
The Guardian stands ready.
Rexus had a cadre of apprentices and subordinates that help him with the ritual, and something you are currently lacking. In older times, when magic was less understood and spells required vast amounts of mana to cast, we stored mana in gems for use in complex spells. Lucky for us, I still have a few powerful mana gems in my vault, along with some other useful items. You merely need to go to the Bank of Dalaran and gain access.
May the Guardians protect
so I'll need
you.
that too.
Speak to the bank manager. The sigil I just gave you should grant access. There may still be wards guarding the vault, so be careful.
What knowledge do you seek?
Forgot to read that one. I trust you were successful. It is better than I hoped. I worked a working ward prototype in the ritual notes as well. I'm beginning to believe this is possible.
The Dreadlords must fall.
Okay, so see, normally I think, because when you normally start this, Meryl would be standing here, Alodi standing here, so I would have gotten all three of those quests at the same time or something. Back to Dalaran. Doesn't matter which bank I go to? I don't think it does. Well, I'm a Horde Pandaren shaman, so one near the Horde side, on the Horde side. Lutania, the Greedy Baroness. I'd like access to the personal vault of Alodi, Archmage of Dalaran.
You don't look a thing like him. Fine, let's have a look. It seems you bear his sigil. How'd you manage that? Well, rules are rules. You tell that big lug that if he ever wants to pick up where we left off, he can pay me a visit. I'm here every day, whatever the hour.
So we got, like, arcane wards. Okay, that didn't work well. So I just kind of have to survive, get through these quickly. Pick up some mana gems. Watch out! Here's a mana gem. Mana gem. Only need 3 of them. Okay, we're done. Out. Okay, cool. Back to the class hall. By the way, I haven't figured out how to fix Meryl. I don't really have a quest about it, so anyways.
Am I
Maybe
needed?
I need to be higher level or something. You found something in my vault? I hope the defenses weren't a bother. Excellent. Honestly, I'm surprised you mages no longer use mana gems. I found them terribly useful. At any rate, these will make it up for the lack of additional mages.
As the council commands. I trust the Baroness was still there. I don't know how old that elf is. I suppose even astral entities need a change of pace now and again. It's still a she, though, right?
Anyways.
Yes.
Again, that was kind of just a weird thing. Anyways, Mage Hunter. And with that, we have what we need to recreate the original. However flawed it may be, it must be conducted somewhere highly visible to that, so that ward reaches our target swiftly. I've heard reports that the Legion is heavily invested in the Farino region of Azuna. An excellent place to begin a ritual they want to. It changes. Chances of its diamond horribly are exceptionally high.
Honor the tears fallen.
Take the Hippogriff of Dalaran to Faranar. I probably went the long way around just because I'm doing this at level 103 instead of right away at 100. So, just to clarify, oh, yeah.
Greetings.
I got a thing. Maryland Fellstorm says you have a ride for me
Till
to
next we
Ferranar.
meet.
There we go. We got a hippogriff. Basically, take this special ride. So we can start a scenario. Is basically what it's saying. I was expecting to do Ebonchill, but I may only be able to do one this morning before I have to get ready for work. Ebonchill and Alodi. So we may have to split these two into two different videos, but... Hey, I'll try to also do the next class tonight as well. So stay tuned. I kind of wish if we were going to be going into a scenario that they would have like had like a cut instead of having to actually have us fly all the way through Zuna. I've been here. It's the first one I actually leveled through. So I got a couple spots to finish in Zuna, but oh, that's that thing. There we go. I know I'm in a scenario because I've got a rig frames or party frames. I've been here before. Slightly different, but I've been here before. Meryl, you look so much better right now.
You arrived. I've already begun. I trust Alodi is with you.
I'm here, though my powers are weakened so far from the hall.
Do what you can, old friend. Welcome to Ferranar, a key invasion point for the Legion. While I distract the defenders below, you will set up the ritual wards at key locations. Here's a spell that will conjure the wards. 3 should be sufficient. When you are done, meet me at the Altar of End Times. Its location should be obvious. Good luck.
Oh yeah. Quest tracker here. Let's see, where does he want the wards? There's one over there. I'm trying to see if I can find a way to
Filthy demons. They feed upon the blue dragon flight. Have all the defenders fallen?
One's way over there. So I have to get through some demons. I can't. that wasn't so bad. He knocked me away, which made it so... Avoid these imps. But these are...
Here is good. This is what the Council was supposed to prevent. How could it have gone so wrong?
And they'll take care of that. Let's see if I can figure out where the last one goes. Well, that doesn't help. Bet it's on the other side. I think I need a refreshment. Stop myself up here. There it is. I totally forgot to put in some talents. We'll stick some... Oh yeah, just making some... I have time to set everything up.
That Legion vessel looming above shows what's at stake. Truly, this is a fight to save our world.
There we go. Board set up. Weren't there some casters here?
You've done it. I can feel arcane levels rising in the area. The demons have pulled back for the moment. I'd wager they plan to hit us hard. This next part is tricky. We will start the ritual here to draw all that power. As we do, it's likely we'll be attacked. I'll begin placing the mana gems. You will channel on the ritual focus. Once we gather sufficient magic, I expect we will get Baladur's attention. Prepare yourself, Conjurer. I don't expect Baladur to give us a particularly warm welcome. Good. Concentrate on building the ritual focus. I will do what I can to support you. Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. The power is building. They will know we are doing something momentous.
Okay.
Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out.
Right back to focus in a second. I need to eat. Mental note, Frost Nova is my friend.
Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. That demon is Vedina, one of Baladur's enforcers. I think we have his attention. Aid me! Superb casting. Get back to the focus. I'll keep an eye out. Finish the ritual.
Yeah.
He's sure to attack soon. Superb casting. Get back to the focus. Look out!
Did you really think your ploy would work? Come to me, little mage. For your insolence, your end will be painful and slow.
Hey, wait a minute. Alright, watch this. I'm gonna bump myself up. Although it's probably easier than I think. Where is it? There it is.
Never again will you use Ebonchill to kill a mage, demon.
You possess the might. Bah! I need no meager weapons to destroy you.
You say it just as I'm gonna kill you.
Your world will fall.
Here we go. Until
The portal is closing! Get out of there! Well done.
I'm out.
Let's go before reinforcements arrive. I'll open a portal back to the hall.
Here's how you exit the scenario. Meryl looks a lot better.
You have my ear.
Your ability continues to astound me. Baladur lies dead in his own realm, and you now wield Ebonchill. I look forward to seeing what you will do next.
The Dreadlords must fall.
And of course, he just disappeared back to his sickbed because he's actually sick. But unfortunately, I don't really have time this morning to do another artifact, but I do have Ebonchill, so before we end this one, I'm going to go over here. And, oh, no. Over here. Activate my artifact. So we got Ebonchill, basic staff, which, you know what, you might as well stick with blue, it's ice, but you can go green, purple, or red. Just makes more sense. Upgraded version, pretty much the same type of things. Flow of the First, which is kind of more of like a water, not really icy. And Archmage's Will, which actually this looks more like an upgraded version of this, kind of. I don't know. I like this one actually. It's kind of cool. Let's stick with the blue. That's it for this video, which I'm gonna edit because I said that it was both of them, but I'm currently changing it. But I will come back tonight and do the arcane one, and I will see you in the next Mage video. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.